everyone. I just wanted to pop in quickly and just say how excited I am that you're all going to do this challenge with me. Um, there's a big group of you that have never done this before, so that's super, super exciting. You're probably feeling a little nervous, and that's okay. I definitely was the first time I did it too, but this program is so amazing. You've obviously heard me go on and on about it before, but it really works. You just have to stick to it and it works. I promise you, in 21 days, you will see amazing results. You will feel completely different. It's really great, but you have to stick to it. You have to do some work and you just have to keep going each day. There's going to be some hard days. There's going to be days where you're hungry. There's going to be days when you're surrounded by people who are just eating whatever they want to, and you're thinking, it's not fair. Why can't I eat that way? And you can eat that way, but you're going to just keep feeling the way that you are feeling now. So you have to change. You have to make a change and you have to want to change. Um, so through these 21 days, I want you to always really dig deep and remember why you are doing this. For me, it was never a weight loss thing, but I definitely did not feel that great. I felt so tired and run down, super run down. I was really thin actually after I had a couple of my kids. I lost a ton of weight and I was just super thin. I was breastfeeding all the time. I wasn't eating properly. I just was not healthy at all. So this got me, feeling great, feeling energized, and just more positive about everything in my life. I can't wait, for you guys to start feeling those side effects as well. But I did want to just talk about a few things. I had them written down because I know I'll forget. Read through your eating plan. If you haven't gotten it yet, just check out some things online that I've posted, but go through that eating plan front to back at some point. I've read it many, many different times, but read through it all. It's all really valuable information. You don't want to miss anything. There are salad dressing recipes to make. I highly recommend making one. They're really easy, or just use plain balsamic vinegar. Whatever you do, don't reach for that craft bottle. Even like the craft balsamic vinaigrette, there's still like added stuff in there, so it's not that healthy. All those craft dressings and any type of salad dressing, there's stuff in there that you don't need. So the recipes to make are super easy. I'd never made a homemade dressing before, but it's really easy to do. So try those out. Also, there's a page with all seasoning recipes. I have these little prep bowls from Pampered Chef with little lids, and I'll just have like three of them made up on my counter, and I can just quickly sprinkle some seasoning on my meat or potatoes, veggies, whatever I'm cooking, and they are really, really good. I now never use like a taco seasoning mix. I use the Southwest seasoning mix, and it's amazing. My kids have never complained that our tacos taste funny. Um, it's the weekend now, so if you haven't already, you need to do some serious grocery shopping. Make a huge list. Sit down, look at the list that I had posted, but really, really think about your week. Do you have plans? Do you have to go somewhere that you're going to have to take something special? Figure out what it is you're going to take, write down the groceries that you need for it. Like, totally plan so that you're not having to make extra trips this week to the store, because you'll probably stop after work and you're going to be hungry and you're going to pick up something that you probably shouldn't pick up. So definitely big, big grocery shop. Get tons of veggies, tons of fruits. The list that I posted, that's kind of what I usually stick to pretty much. Meal plan, figure out what you're gonna have. Even as simple as breakfast. I eat the same thing for breakfast every single day. I have oatmeal every single day. I love it, but I don't get sick of it. Maybe you need to change it up. I don't. And for lunch, I usually eat like a salad, or I'll just have some leftovers. And I'm weird. I'll make scrambled eggs, and if I've got some roasted veggies that are left over, I'll throw roasted veggies in there. And then if I've got some like rice and quinoa, I'll throw rice and quinoa in there, and I'll just have this big bowl of like everything, like a carb, a yellow, a green, and a red, just all mixed together. I just mix my food up because I don't have a lot of time to sit down and eat something fancy. Um, yeah, meal plan. Figure out your meals. Don't overthink it. It can be just simple. Like, we have all the time just chicken, sweet potatoes, roasted veggies. I have that like all the time. Or I'll change it up and make like pork tenderloin and roasted veggies, sweet potatoes. And Just keep it very, very simple. Don't overthink it. Try to stay away from like casseroles and soups and stuff right now. You can play around with that stuff after you've done a couple rounds and you feel more comfortable. But for right now, just try and stay away from that kind of things. I'll try and find recipes, that are like crock pot and, chili. I know someone had posted about a chili recipe. So I'll post stuff like that. So um, what else here? Figure out when you're going to work out. Are you going to get it done in the morning before you go to work? If so, you need to put that in your planner. You need to set your alarm for earlier, because if you think, oh, I'll just squeeze it in your day, you're not going to. Or if you're at home with kids, are you going to do it during their nap time? That's fine. But what happens if they don't have a good nap? So you really have to figure out a backup plan. If something happens, when else can you fit it in? I could never do it at the end of the day. I am here to tell you, I would never work out after dinner ever. I'm like dead. I'm in bed by like 8:30. It's embarrassing, but uh, I could never stay up that late. So for me, I would rather get up at 5 a.m. Even if I've been up all night long with my kids, I still would rather just get it over with first thing in the morning, and then I've got my whole day to just be lazy if I want, but at least I got that workout done. And for me, if I don't do a workout in the morning, it totally changes my whole day. I tend to not eat very healthy. I just make bad choices, and I'm kind of angry all day. It's weird. Um, and make sure you, before Monday morning, do your measurements, do your pictures, and step on that scale. So many people, everyone usually steps on the scale because we're like number obsessed, but a lot of people do not do pictures and do not do your measurements. So important, because that is where you're going to see it. Some people, the scale doesn't even move at all in that first 21 days, but they lose like 8 inches off their whole body, and their before and after pictures are completely different. So make sure you do all three, because each one tells a whole different story. So, and you're going to be happy to have those results at the end of it. Um, and if you want, post them to the group. I'm all about it, putting it all out there, the accountability, or send it to me if you want. I'll share my stats with you too. I'm doing this with you guys as well. So and check into the group daily. If I don't hear from you after a couple days, I'm probably going to check in because I want to make sure that you're still in this. You guys all signed up. You all wanted to do it, so I'm going to make sure that you do it. It's okay if you slip up. It's okay if you binge eat for 3 days straight, but tell us about it. And we're all in this together. We're all going to have hard days, but just don't give up. Keep checking into that group at least once a day, and just post. If you're not a poster, that's fine, but just maybe like some of my stuff that I'm putting up there just so I know you're still alive, or just send me some private messages. There's lots of people that just message me daily to update me on how they're doing, and that's totally fine. Um, and and make sure you're tracking your containers. I have a little app on my phone that I like made myself, which I'm not, so I don't know how to do anything on the phone, but for some reason I was able to create this. And then I just like check off when I've had, my two greens and then my red, and then I know how many containers I have left for the rest of the day. So you can do pen and paper. There's a 21-day fix app you can download if you have an iPhone. Whatever your system is, make sure you're tracking it. Don't keep it in your head. You're going to screw it up. You need to be able to see it and visualize it. Put it on your fridge, wherever. I don't care. Just put it down somewhere. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about, I did post a couple days ago about, some of us are going to start reading The Compound Effect. I highly recommend you guys do this with us. It is such a great book. Even if you're not a reader, it just has like so many great messages in it, and I think it's really important and valuable for these 21 days, because like I said, it's not just about our weight and losing some inches. It's about so much more than that, and I didn't realize that when I started this whole journey. I can't believe how much I've grown as a person and just become so much more positive and accepting and patient, and it's all because of some personal development I've done. So I think this is a really great starting point for you guys, and it's a great book. Even if you can read a few pages each day, I promise you will like it, and it's just a fun thing that we can all talk about, and it's just all about bettering yourself. So excited for these 21 days, and let me know if you guys need any information from me at all. I'm always available because I'm always at home. Don't have much of a life these days, so message me, text me, whatever. Okay, we'll talk to you later.